My people, welcome to Palava. Palava, you know, say, no, they finish. I'm your girl, Bella, and with me, I have
Adama.
Ada. Nothing where person no go see for this life. Nothing where
Oh,
person no go see for this life. I beg, what do you think? But why would be say, this one, I think saying a person come with this boy, talk with them. The boy is now on a mission
to get children.
to be bringing children up and
Exactly.
down. No be one, no be two, no be three. You go just pack them.
Things are really happening in this country. That's why when I go out and I see all these kids like on the street dragging, you give me money, give me money.
They no dey even carry those ones where they the purple ones.
No, because it has not probably gotten to that level. There is a time you will hear. Anyway, they might be taking them, but who will tell you? Remember, their parents are the ones that kept them on the street to beg, right?
Yes.
Sometimes because you are not related to them, you might not know what is happening.
You don't know, even
Exactly.
know when they you know say they born plenty.
Exactly. Sometimes they will take their children. Maybe they won't even mind. They'll be like, make this one go now, make this one go. If you look at it, you see this situation in Nigeria where people think having children is
Investment.
is an investment or an accomplishment rather. That's why. So that's why most of these kids are outside and they're not taken care of. On the other side of this boy taking these children, you see some parents, you in the morning you not take your children to school. You be calling one keke or the other. Do this one, do this one, do this one. Instead of you to take your children to school. Or instead of you to make sure that you know the person that you are giving your children to.
Even when they
take
know,
them to
say,
school.
even when people know, you say all these marua kiki them, they feel they run things. Person no go know. It's too risky.
I know, but there is this level of understanding and this relationship you can
We
build with
have
somebody.
someone.
Maybe this is a cousin to your cousin, or maybe a cousin to your
A
family,
distant
or maybe
relation or
yes,
something.
somebody that you know where this person lives. Not just that he's a good person.
Yes.
I know this keke man, no, he's a good
nice
person. He's a nice person. No,
You know,
we are talking about somebody that you know you can go to their house and drag them out. Yes, this is what we are talking about.
Exactly.
You cannot just see somebody, okay, because the keke man sometimes used to you enter the keke. If you want to pay, you say don't worry, don't pay. You be like, hey, God will bless this man. No, this man is a nice man. No. Because of that, you now carry your children and give to the person. Tomorrow you might not see the person, or next day you might not see the person. And you know, some schools are very strict about people that comes to collect children after school.
Yes.
But sometimes when they keep seeing one similar face, they will keep releasing the children to their face. And maybe it is that particular day that the devil will enter the person's head. And the person will now carry all your children.
Hey, Lord, God have mercy.
Exactly.
It's too much.
It's too much.
I don't say you don't read. Okay, you say you don't read. You don't read. But maybe we say how now police catch them. The boy was caught on a checkpoint, and the police was asking Nigerian police this time they are working.
Yes, I've observed it. Like something is really being done.
You know, they were not asking this boy how this one is it your sibling? This other one, say my sister became the other one. Just they lie, they go. But they knew that something is wrong. But my question is all this orphanage, they get orphanage, everywhere. How are these children coming to this orphanage? How?
Well,
I don't really know. Did they come from that infant to that level of people coming? And because they don't plenty. If you go to this home, you see plenty. You see like 10, 20. How? I don't understand.
I can't really say because I don't really know how these children are brought to the orphanage. I can't really say because I can't say what I don't know.
Because my person
but
they born
it is
them.
alarming, exactly. And if you look at it, though we cannot actually assume because I've really something recently happened in my house, in my family, and it taught me a great lesson that it is when something happens to you that you know that this type of thing is actually happening. If it doesn't happen to you, be like, if somebody you think it's a super story.
Somewhere.
Exactly. So
they happen.
Because we are not working in an orphanage home, and because we don't have anybody working there, and because we don't really go there like every day, we don't really know if people are bringing children there, like biological parents of yes now. So some people like from some of the things I've seen, somebody will give birth out of wedlock, probably sometimes they say I gave birth by mistake, I'm not supposed to have a child, and they will carry their own self and take their child to orphanage home and drop, and they will drop the child and run. It happens all the time. It happens. Then some of them are people that will give birth in the hospital, and they will also leave their child and run. They will be like, let me go and buy milk. Oh, my child is here. Oh, I'm not running. They don't go come back. Yes, this one has happened to, like, my mom told me this one in particular. It happened to people around her, so she was aware of this situation. A young girl gave birth. Nobody, no family, nothing.
She just walk and enter.
Yes, and she did not even pay the full payment of the whole thing.
They'll be like, okay.
So she started working in the hospital actually to make up for the payment. But at some point, the baby no even reach like 2 weeks.
They run.
She can't say make I buy this one. Tell her no, you know they go. You know they go anywhere. She's like, my baby is here. Will I run? She don't come back till today. So children like this, they take them to the orphanage home, and you cannot say how many. Doesn't mean that everybody is doing it. If you count how many people where they this Anambra State alone, you gonna say it dey happen. You understand? People are actually taking their children to the orphanage home. It's just because we don't really know, because we don't work in that sector, if you ask me.
Well, the thing is, people should be extremely careful when it comes to children. But sometimes you go, they walk out for road, you will see all these small children.
There are plenty.
They are coming back from
in this
school.
Onitsha, there are plenty. Immediately, in fact, if you go to Onitsha Mall, before you enter inside, they have started dragging you. Things like this irritate me. Like, this is part of my long-term goals. I keep saying this, part of my long-term. You see all these children on the street, I'm going to remove all of them.
And keep them where?
I'm telling you, I'm sending them to school, and I'm going to find their parents. Their parents, they are going to court. They are going to the police. Anywhere I'm taking them. They have to tell me why their children are outside. I don't understand.
But you know, Nigeria doesn't really have a correctional system where you take all these children that
yes, and I think their child support, whatever, is not even functioning.
Okay, let's just say the Anambra State now, the Anambra State government, Professor Charles Oludo, has made it easier for parents to train their children
with the free education.
With the free education. But you still see this some selling things, some selling pure water. Some
the one that's even training me is that some of these people, their own thing now is to be giving birth, because it's the children that are now begging money. Because mostly, for example, now some of these people that I know, they are jobless not because they are sick or they are handicapped, is because they are just being lazy. For example, comes to ask me for money, I look at you, nothing is wrong with you, I avoid you. And you dare not touch me.
Of course.
If a child,
you
even
give them
if that child
give them that
is as huge as I am and begs me for money, even if I don't have anything, something will come out from my body because it's a child. That's me. I don't say that I do it all the time. I'm not Mother Teresa. Yes. But I'm just saying that you feel more compassion for children than adults. And they know this. So what they do is they keep giving birth.
But the thing is, you notice one thing with these people on the streets that are begging. They don't really speak to the guys.
Exactly.
They don't really speak to the guys. It's just the women. Because they kind of feel like the women are more compassionate to giving out. So they don't really approach the guys. Yes. If you dress well, they feel, okay, this one feel pay. If you drop, they rush, come to you. But no shade to the people walking the street.
This is emotional manipulation, and it's wrong.
I don't know how we are going to do it, because it's becoming too much.
Yes.
And from the stories, this boy brings these children, and from the stories, he kills them, sells their body parts.
He takes them to people that will kill them, rather.
You know? Yes, he takes them to people. You can imagine a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old being massacred just be used for ritual. It's very sad. You know, parents should be very, very careful with the drivers,
especially
with
this Christmas period.
Even in this any season especially.
But it's always very, very much around this season.
Because people kind of feel like they want fast money. So you wouldn't want your 2-year-old or 3-year-old or 6-year-old to be used for a ritual or something, or even be you cannot fight the feeling of looking for your loved one.
Exactly.
For how many days? Missing person. Come on now. I beg.
Also, there are parents that are very good at, they will tell you, spare the rod and train the child. What do they mean by this? A child
spare the rod and spoil the child.
And spoil the child. That's the saying, Abi. A child will be 4 years, 5 years. They will be sending the child to buy something across the street. They will tell you, I'm training the child.
It's very risky.
I'm telling you. You see Nigerian parents, they do it where
You know,
They do it well. That child can go out and somebody will be like, hey,
how are you?
I'm telling you.
Hi.
I'm
Come
telling
come
you.
and take.
There
come
are
and
some
take.
training we do here that is not really right. We think we are making them to be
Disciplined
dependent on their own, but that's totally wrong. That child is being at risk of being kidnapped
or abducted.
Exactly.
You know,
You don't do that. You don't do that.
because people don't really it's not really here. It's kind of like the red alert is people find it's not really rampant where you see missing person, but people are missing.
Exactly. Do you know why?
Children are
Do you
missing.
know why? People will be like, let me save the money that I'll use and do this poster of missing and missing. I use it and eat. Because in our that's you don't know Nigerians. Nigeria will be like, why am I even doing this poster? Like the person don't miss go. Like make I don't. It's not these rich families that you see poster missing person and they will take it all over Facebook, all over social media.
Even adults are
yes
missing.
now.
People person if they talk to you, all those they say they wear one ring, touch and follow ring.
Exactly.
They speak to you, say, you know this junction. If you dare talk, now so you don't follow them go. You no go know where you dey go.
I know of a child that got lost at a bag and a side.
A child?
Yes, a child of 3 years.
Hey!
A boy child. Till now, they have not found
They
the
never
child.
see him.
No.
Oh Lord.
The parents did not do any missing poster, to be honest with you. Though they actively looked for their child. I can assure you. They really looked. There is nowhere they do not go. There is no police station.
Because it's a child.
But they did not do any. But you see, that missing poster, see, people that made it, they are not mad.
Do you know why?
They are not mad.
Do you know
do you know a child can be missing? I don't know. But if I see that missing poster and I jam that child, I'll start shouting.
But you know, one thing with children is for a 3-year-old to know their parents very well and be able to say, I'm in danger. It's difficult.
No, but this is not about I'm in danger.
Person if he carry the boy now or the girl, the waka. The boy know that
they will think they are going to buy biscuits
you know,
or
say
yes.
Children doesn't think like
yes,
adults.
Exactly.
You know, so it's difficult for children to start raising alarm. It's only the smart ones. Maybe it just takes grace for them to be found.
Or maybe people around knows it. They'll be like, where are you taking Mama Nkechi's son to? Or Mama this one.
And all that.
Yes.
I beg, people, make everybody dey careful. When you see something wrong, report.
Yes.
When you see odd situation, I beg.
And when your children are outside playing, please monitor them. Monitor them.
Because all this, you know, see, this one is not an adult again. This one a small boy. Go feel say he just dey there, follow them, they play.
Exactly.
You know, go no saying a boy where they one carry abduct
like yesterday. There is this play we used to do when we are small. You get waterproof nylon and you use stone and pin it together. If you stone it together very well, it will lap. I use it and make mats. Yeah. You did not play that play?
No.
I did it. You use stone and just knock it. It will actually gum together.
Okay.
Like you can still attach till it spreads. Yes. On my way, I think it was on Monday as I was coming to work, I saw some children. I actually want to join them.
Oh Lord.
I don't look at this. I was like, people know me for that area. I'm like, if they see it, they'll be like, look at what this adult is doing. You know? But see, if I see it again, I'm going to do it. Anyways, why I brought it back is, for example, let's say I'm a kidnapper or somebody that abducts children.
Yes.
I can do this thing. I can just start and join them and people will be like, hey,
like we
before you know what is happening, come let us buy biscuits. And
they don't carry them.
So please, as your children are playing, monitor them.
Exactly.
Monitor them.
Another one we want to that girl.
Which girl?
All these girls where they collect money from the boyfriends, they use them go the guy house, waiting they sup. I think maybe we'll talk. Anyway, guys, on this note, everybody should be careful with your children. If you are a parent, please be extra careful when it comes to your kids. Okay? I beg, when you see something wrong, call the nearest authority and report.
Or call people. Because police sometimes they know they respond on time.
But these days they work. When they say something don't they go do their thing. I beg. See guys, on this note we have to call it a day. Until we come again to you, we say bye.